What is happening, Magnusites? Apparently, there is some leaked body cam videos that show new details about the George Floyd arrest. Let's take a look at this here. It says here on the CNN YouTube channel, in partial footage obtained by the Daily Mail from the body cameras worn by two of the now former Minneapolis police officers involved in the arrest of George Floyd. A panicked Floyd can be seen struggling with officers while in the back of a squad car in the minutes before his death, saying, "I can't breathe." Moments later, following the struggle, Officer Thomas Lane can be heard asking Officer Derek Chauvin whether Floyd should be rolled on his side. Floyd died May 25th while in custody, and the incident, which was also recorded on cell phone video, set off protests that soon went nationwide. The demonstrations over his killing and deaths of other African Americans at the hands of police prompted intense discussions on racism in America. The Daily Mail, based in London, does not say how it obtained the footage of the police body cameras. All right, so let's take a look at this here. Well, I just watched it, and it appears here that I just took a look at the likes to dislikes ratio, and people are saying that there's a ton of cuts in this. Everybody's saying fake news, and there's a ton of cuts here. Actually, I'll go check Daily Mail. I'll go check them and see exactly what's up here. Alright, so I just got done watching both. Now there was like 40 minutes almost of footage between the two body cams, or 30 minutes, something like that, between the two different body cams that got leaked. Okay. Oh yeah, there was a ton cut out of CNN. I don't know if it was just spinning narrative or not. But here's what I wrote. Okay, the things that I noticed. He begged and pleaded with them the whole time. That he's not that type of guy. Please don't shoot me. He begged them not to shoot him. Did he resist arrest? Yes, he did. But he didn't violently resist arrest like he was trying to hurt the officers or he's trying to run. He said he was claustrophobic. Now, people always say all the time, don't resist arrest. You know what I mean? Oh, well, you got shot because you resisted arrest. But we can go down that road someday, but I'm specifically speaking of this situation. I did study psychology in college, and phobias make people totally act out of character and do things that they normally wouldn't do. Okay? So someone could say, well, just do what the officers say and you will be alive. We all know that that's not true all the time. Is it true sometimes? Of course. Or many times? Of course. However, just because you do what they ask, it does not mean you will live. Okay? Second of all, like I said, a phobia can make you do things you wouldn't normally do. Or irrational things. Or things someone would say, common sense would tell you, a phobia you will not react in a rational way. Okay? In a sensical way. Alright? So, I know he had said something about just having COVID. He didn't want to die. He said he was scared. He said he couldn't breathe a bunch of times before they put him on the ground. He could have been having an anxiety attack. He could have been starting having a panic attack. With a phobia, it can trigger a panic attack or an anxiety attack. The cop said, the other cop asked twice, you think we should turn him over? The first time, the other cop was like, nah, he's going to stay right where he is, which I thought was cold. He said, Mama, I love you. He kept hollering for his mama. I think he knew he was going to die. He said, my face is gone. My knees are gone. I think he said something about his back hurting. What I noticed is that he was acting out like a scared child. Which says a lot of things. That's a lot to unpack right there. But he was acting like a scared child. And he even screamed for his mom. The cop didn't take him seriously. I know a lot of guys fake, and that goes along with the whole acting out and the way he was acting, how people may not believe him. But I think if it's a situation like that, you should give him the benefit of the doubt, turn him on his side, turn him over. Because the cop says, he says something like, it takes a whole lot of oxygen to talk or something like that. Kind of like, yeah, you can't breathe? Sure, yeah. Like you're doing a whole lot of talking. People can still talk if they're running out of breath. He's trying to breathe as much as he can. You're struggling for that breath, like, please stop, please. I can see someone able to talk for a certain amount of time. People were screaming to please check his pulse. He's not responsive. And at the end of the day, after seeing all of this, it was very hard for me to watch. I've never seen the cell phone footage. I've only seen this body cam footage today so I could do this video. I still do not know if this was released. I don't know if it would have changed anything that has happened thus far. I still don't believe he deserved to die. He may have been a career criminal and done disgusting things. I don't believe he deserved to die that day in that way at the police officer's hand like that. It was still wrong what they did. I'm sure many people will have other takes on it, but that's my take. This body cam footage really didn't change anything for me. I don't praise the man at all for his past and what he's done, but I don't believe he deserved to die that way, that day, like I said. Post comments down below, let me know what you think, alright?